And just like that, told you. Hey guys, how's it going? We finally had some time to go fishing again. Been busy recently, so I haven't had time. And I was walking through Shields and I saw something pretty cool. This Zman Gobius. Never seen it before, so I thought I would give it a shot. See how well it fishes. See if it can catch fish, see everything like that. Got about 2 hours to kill, so I think that gives it enough time to, I don't know, just see it, like I said, see how it fishes. So I'm kind of curious. It looks like it would work. I just got to figure out how to fish it. I don't know if it's like a swim bait. It says swim bait on the package, but I'm not sure. It's just a little guy, so I think it'll probably catch little fish, but like I always say, I'd rather catch a little fish than no fish at all. And we just got one. We just got one. Like I said, little guy catches little fish, but he's a healthy looking guy. Oh, he's in there deep too. I don't know if you guys can see that. Heck, this might be a pretty good bait. Well, we were able to get him out safely. He's not bleeding or anything, so I'm glad about that. Like I said, healthy little guy. Nothing huge though. Cool. Already, that was second cast. You guys saw it. I just got here. If we keep that pace, heck, it might be my new favorite bait. And recently this pond's been fished a lot. It's a public pond, so there's a bunch of people here every day. So I was kind of worried maybe we wouldn't be able to catch anything if they're shy, but it's not looking like it. At least so far anyways. Again? Yeah, this bait is not bad. Another little guy. I feel like this bait would be good for smallmouth and other fish like that, but there's none around here. So largemouth will do. Small largemouth. If we keep getting bit like that, we'll be able to see how well this holds up. Jeez, just cast after cast. Another guy. This guy's not too bad, size-wise anyways. Jeez, he's in there deep too. Another removal, not bleeding. Like I said, probably the biggest one so far. That may be around the size of that first one, but still. We've been here 4 casts and caught 3 fish. That is wild. That is unheard of. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm almost fishing it like I would a Texas rig or something like that. Kind of working it on the bottom. Not really like a swim bait. even though that's what it says on the package. Got another one. Jeez. Every single cast. This is ridiculous. This one's a real small guy. I can already see him. He's a fighter though. He's not tiring out. There we go. At this rate, man, I'm gonna have to give me some more of these. I only got one because I didn't even know if they worked. It's very apparent they work now. Look at that guy. Another small guy. Which, like I said at the beginning, that's something I expect. Oops. Something I expect with that size of a bait. I think it's only a 3-inch bait, which is pretty small for a largemouth. You guys know that. So it's something I'll catch a lot of fish, probably not a bunch of quality. Which, like you guys know, I'm not a tournament angler or anything like that. I don't care about the size as much. Like, yeah, it's always fun to catch a PB, but I'm just here to catch any fish. This is kind of a unique bait. I mean, I've seen other baits like it, but they're not super popular. So I'm thinking that the fish, you know, they just haven't seen it, so they're not used to it, and they're kind of being real aggressive with it. Because as you guys know, if a fish sees the same lure over and over again, he gets used to it and he starts getting more timid with it. But with something like this, I would assume not a lot of people throw it, so it's kind of a new thing for these fish out here. Just my theory, but it would make sense to me. Another one. I either found the spot, or like I said, this is a decent bait for this spot anyways. He's a long skinny guy. Pretty cool. Thank you for biting, man. Pretty soon we're gonna catch all the fish in this pond. He has very subtle action on him. The only thing that moves is his tail. It just barely moves. Maybe that's why I'm having better luck not really swimming it. It just goes a little bit like that underwater. I wish I could show you guys, but this water's dirty. Yeah, just the tail kick and that's all. Which I don't mind that subtle action. When the bite's tough, they get scared away pretty easy. Oh, I had one, but I just wasn't ready. And for being so small, it casts pretty well. I think it has, I actually don't know what weight it is. I'll put it on the screen if I need to, but it's pretty heavy for its size, which I think is a good thing. Like I said, it helps you cast more and you can work it kind of at a pace that you're comfortable with. If you want to go faster, it works because it's heavier, like I said. If you want to work the bottom like I have been, it sinks pretty quick. So yeah, I definitely enjoy this. I'm gonna get some more. I just have this one and this, I don't know what you would call it, natural green color maybe. Maybe get like a black and blue if they have that or something like that. Something more for dirty water. But yeah, I'm definitely getting more. Just something that's nice to have in the tackle box. You know, maybe the bite's tough or there's a lot of smallmouth in the area. Something like that wouldn't be terrible. I feel like half the fun of fishing is trying new lures out and seeing what you like, what you don't like, and kind of being more experiment more is what I'm trying to say. Because like if you just wanted to catch fish, you would throw a wacky rig every single time, or like a Texas rig every single time. But I feel like that would get boring after a while. But if I could give you guys any advice when it comes to fishing, any lure, 99% of lures, don't just cast it out there and reel it back in. At least give it some pauses or some twitches. Like, don't just sit there and go like this the whole time. You'll catch fish, it'll work. Especially with certain baits, like a crankbait, I feel like that would work. But even with a crankbait, I like to go, stop, maybe move it with the rod, bring it up. And just like that, told you. It's those like sudden movements and sporadic movements that work. Because you got to think about it like through a fish. They're hunters, they're predators. If you're stalking something and it's just acting like a robot, it's kind of going to be off-putting. But if it's natural and moving and it runs away from you, you're going to want to bite it. Because that looks alive. That's kind of the goal as a fisherman. You want your bait, whatever you're throwing, to look alive. You want it to look appetizing. Little tiny guy. No big ones today so far, but heck, can't complain. Another one. I ripped that guy pretty fast and then stopped him, and that's when I got bit. He was probably chasing him for a while. Ooh, this guy's all messed up. I don't know if you guys can see that. It wasn't from me, so we'll get him back in the water. Since we know this bait works, I'm gonna start fishing a little bit faster. I don't want to catch 100 fish doing the same thing. I'm gonna really fish it like a swim bait. See if that gets some bites. Because if that works too, this will be a very versatile bait.